Happy Knitters, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And I have another son named Dante, who's 15, a little girl who's 3 named Alexis, and my husband Steven, who I've been married to for 21 years. We live right outside of Dallas, Texas, in a smaller suburb. And I've noticed that we've gotten quite a few new subscribers, so I just kind of wanted to run through that real quick so you guys would kind of know who we are. This is a podcast about all things yarny related, specifically knitting, and recently
crafts.
A little bit of sewing. So
we can't say knitting anymore. It has to be crafts.
No, we can say knitting.
Crafts.
Knitting.
Knitting and sewing.
Knitting.
Crocheting.
Okay, so let's get started, guys. So it's been 3 weeks since our last podcast, and I'm very happy to say that we're on track, basically. So we didn't extend this out any longer. In the last 3 weeks, I've been doing quite a bit of sewing, not as much knitting, but of course I'm going to rectify that after the little craft show is over with that we're having at my company. So that's why I've been doing a lot more sewing just to get prepared for that. But yeah, I'll get back to knitting here pretty quick. So let's go ahead and start with the cowl. So if you guys are not interested in the cowl, then you can fast forward a little bit, and we'll go into the regular part of the podcast. So Jordan, what are you doing?
I put this thing on so I don't have to deal with the red stuff getting in my hair.
Because you can't get the red stuff out.
Well, it just gets annoying.
Anywho, guys, we have a new microphone mounted on top of the camera, so we are hoping that you'll be able to hear myself and Jordan better instead of the lapel mic that I normally wear, and I'm always leaning into Jordan because he's mumbling most of the time. So anyway, so hopefully this will rectify that. So maybe that's not a good thing if you can hear him. Anyway, so this, of course, is a hat that I knit last year. I've got a tutorial on it on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. It was knit with chunky weight yarn, so very, very quick and easy hat to knit if you need to knit Santa hats for anybody in your family. Okay, 12 days of Christmas cowl. I have been looking at all the wonderful items that you guys are knitting up. Great job. Keep them coming. So let me give you the rules of the cowl. It must be at least 50 grams of yarn. We talked about that the last time. It began the last airing of the last episode and will run through November the 30th. And a prize will be given out every day for the first 12 days of December. How cool is that, right? The first 12 days, and you can enter as many times as you like in order to up your chances for more than one prize. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started on some of the giveaway prizes. So for sure, guys, every winner will receive a project bag. How cool is that? Either made by myself or
me.
No, not you. Either made by myself or some other makers that are sending me prizes as we speak. So we will be giving away 12 project bags.
I tried.
And speaking of project bags, so if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I have been sewing project bags. So these are some of the prizes that will be, some of the project bags that will be given away in the cowl. So the first one is this pretty, beautiful print bag, and I don't think you can tell in the camera, but it's got sparkle in the fabric. So I thought, how cool would this be to be able to put any socks that you have stellina in, and you can call it your sparkle sock bag. How cool is that? So all of these are drawstring with coordinating fabric on the inside and the casing on the outside. So this is bag 1. Okay, hold on guys, let me fix this. I'm gonna get this out. I do not like that. Okay, All right, so next up is project bag number 2. It is, let's see if I can get this to focus. Yes, it is a cute little aqua with green polka dots. The lining is green polka dots, and it is also, like I said, all these are drawstring bags capable of holding up to a small project, or definitely socks, right? The next project bag that I have sewn is this one. The light is blowing it out just a little bit. It's a little bit darker than that in person, but it's got a beautiful inside lining that matches the outside casing. So that's another project bag. This one is probably one of my favorites. When I found the fabric, I just thought, oh my God, it's so nice. This, as you can see, is a fabric that has Singer sewing machines and tapes and threads and scissors, etc. And how cool is that, right? So it's got a coordinating fabric in it as well. So this is probably one of my favorites. Let's see, there we go. And then last but certainly not least is this very last bag here. And I say the other fabric is my favorite, but this comes in very close, because this is one of the first fabrics I ever saw that I even made lanyards out of. But this is it in a fuller version. So I hope you guys like those project bags. Like I said, each winner will receive one of these bags. And I actually got some requests from individuals that saw these on Instagram and wanted me to make some. So I'm going to try to put some of those in the Etsy shop in the next week or so. Sewing takes a lot of time, but I'm sure you guys that are already bag makers or sewers already know that. But I had a wonderful time making those, especially knowing that they're going to be given away to the winners of the 12 Days of Christmas Cal. So awesome. And then I've got also for prizes these Red Heart digital row counters, the little rings that go on your finger. I've got about 6 or 7 of those, so those are also going to be prizes in the Cal as well. What are you doing? Silly. And also, in addition to the project bags, someone will win. I'm going to stand up. You've seen this before in one of my earlier podcasts, but it's a shirt that says "All You Knit Is Love," and it is by my friend Amy, who is the creator behind LittleBennyCreations on. Stop.
What? I'm trying to make a quick door access. So every time you put something up, I could just do boop. Boop. Didn't work.
So one of you lucky winners will also win a t-shirt. Once I give out the prizes, you'll just have to give me your sizes so that I'll know to let her know what to make for you. So anyway, like I said, prizes are still coming in. So like I said, there will be multiple prizes for each winner. So don't forget to make your entries and finish your project so that you can possibly win these great prizes. Okay? So I think that's the end of the Cal segment. Okay. And by the way, guys, we actually filmed our Jordan's Get to Know You video. So I don't know if that one's going to go up before this one, after this one, or at the same time. But just know, yeah, that it's coming. Today is Saturday,
4th.
November the 4th. So
I said Saturday 4th.
It's good that it's the weekend because, yeah, I'm tired. So anyway, so let's get to finished objects. I have 2 this week because, like I said, I have been sewing like a mad woman, so knitting has taken a back seat. But you guys saw this in the last episode.
Is there only one sock?
There's 2, but the other one is I don't need to really only need to show one. Is that okay?
I thought that like it wasn't a 2 at a time project or something.
Well, what I did on this one, I do normally knit my socks 2 at a time.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, it was. But when I got to the cuff, I ended up taking them off and I finished them 1 at a time. But they were knit 2 at a time all the way up to the cuff. So I did my standard toe, which is the Lynn Ashton design on Ravelry, her seam-free rounded toe, which is wonderful. My Flegel heel, and 20 rounds of 2x2 ribbing and Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. So these were knit on US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, which is my standard go-to. And this is pretty much my sock recipe for all of my socks. So yeah, it turned out real good. So now my sister will be able to get her socks before Christmas. Boo! So that's exciting. Okay, so next up is a scarf that
made from that.
It's pretty much finished. I don't think you can even see it in the video, but I mean in this video. But
wait, make that stuff up.
This is a scarf, and it's kind of dark, so I don't think you'll be able to see it. But I did it to
me.
Oh, you could, couldn't you? I didn't weave in the ends, so you might see something, the ends. But I did a tutorial on this scarf. It is the Super Fast Ultra Cozy Scarf by Reilly on Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and I just absolutely love it. When I tell you this is a quick knit when you're using bulky yarn, I use the size US 19, and so that was, I think, the pattern I think called for US size 19, but I think you cast on 10, and I like a little bit wider scarf, so I cast on 14. And what I like to do is to go ahead and knit this and then seam the two ends together and then make a little knot to cover where the seams are. And you can see that, Jordan, why is that flashing?
It always does that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so this is a very quick, if you're looking for something that you can get out in less than an hour for someone, then this is definitely the pattern for you to knit with. This is just some Lion brand Thick and Quick that I had on hand. This one is going to be a donation because I knit, I donate knitted wear in December at the end of the year, so that's going to go into my pile as well. But like I said, if you've got a gift that you need to get out very, very quickly, I highly recommend this pattern. So those are the two FOs that I have for this this episode. So now I want to do what I'm going to call a throwback. So I know Christmas is coming and you guys are trying to knit things for your friends and families, but I want to show you
what's this stuff?
This quick pattern that I did a bunch of toddler toddler you do toddler split brim hats. It is a pattern on Ravelry called the Split Brim Toddler Hat by Mindy Cox. When I first got the pattern, it was free, but now she's charging $5, but she's added many more sizes and adult sizes. The wonderful thing about a split brim hat is that it will pretty much fit any head because it literally has a split at the back side of the hat, so you don't necessarily need to know 100%. This, when I say it fits, I meant this is a toddler size, so if you're within that range, you should be okay.
I can fit my head in a toddler.
No, you got to be a head and a lot of hair. So anyway, I had a tremendous time making these hats. They were so much fun, and believe it or not, I still have them. I'm probably going to either give them away or sell them at the craft show, but I wanted to go through these real quick with you to show you what these are. I knit all of these with the Isaac Mizrahi yarn from Michaels, and really the color really makes these hats, and these are also very, very quick to knit. I mean, I think I could do these in, I think, 30 minutes. That's just how fast they are. So another quick and very fast project if you need a quick gift for a kid or even an adult, because like I said, this is bulky weight yarn, but the yarn does all of the work. So this is in the colorway Union Square, and then I just braided the ends. Okay, Union Square. This one is in his colorway Irving. Okay, and there's the ends for that. This one is in his colorway, I think that it's pronounced Stuyvesant. So you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Stuyvesant. Anyway, this is my favorite color way out of all of them. I think the orange and the greens, they're just very playful. And what little boy or girl wouldn't love to have this? The next one up,
I like this one.
that's your favorite?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's colored.
What? You might need to
It's
take
the brightest.
You might take. No, I think this one is the brightest.
Mine's brighter.
Mine's brighter.
Mine has more neon.
Don't argue with your mama.
The pink and
Okay,
dark blue.
put it down. This one is Harlem, and I'm starting to think that these are all New York named colorways.
Union Square.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this is Harlem,
Brooklyn.
and this one is not the Isaac Mizrahi. It is Lion Brand Thick and Quick, and it is in the Hudson Bay colorway.
More New
So,
York stuff.
like I said, that's pretty cool, the different striping colorways. So, I just wanted to show you guys that because, like I said, these are very, very quick and easy knits. And because of the split brim, like I said, if you've got a toddler or an adult, these are going to fit. So, now I've got like stuff flying. And I think most of these, I'm not sure about the Isaac Mizrahi, but I think the Lion Brand is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So I forgot to look to see what the content was of the Isaac Mizrahi. But anyway, so that is that.
My stuff in there.
As far as whips are concerned, I am currently still working on the tutorial for the 2 at a time contrast toe, heel, and cuff. So I didn't bring that here, but you guys can check out the last episode if you want to see that. I'm in a good place on that, so I'm hoping to get that out here pretty soon, as a matter of fact. So I hope you guys enjoy that tutorial. So I'm not working on anything else right now. I don't have any. I have whips, but I'm not currently working on those because like I said, I have been doing quite a bit of sewing. So I have to finish up the project bags that I have right now. You guys should see my dining room. My dining room is just over here, and you literally can't even see the table because there's a sewing machine, there's a cutting mat. Yeah, I have totally turned the front of my house into a makeshift craft room. But yeah, but like I said, I'm having a great time with sewing. I'm gonna get back to knitting here real soon. So yeah.
My turn.
No. What do you want to say? Oh, we're about to get to that. Okay. Now, so we've done finished objects. We've done whips. We've done throwback Saturday. So
Thursday.
now it's not Thursday, so I'm gonna say throwback Saturday.
Doesn't sound right.
Thanks, Peanut Gallery.
You are welcome, Nutcracker. You called me a peanut gallery.
Who knew you were gonna come back and call me a nut? Okay. So let's start with acquisitions. So Jordan, what do you have? So Tara, I've got it. So Tara with Mitchell's Creations, she is one of my favorite makers in the world. I placed an order with her a few weeks ago, and she was lovely enough to send Jordan a little something something as well. So Jordan wants to show you guys what that something something is. Now, so this, no, yeah,
there's no name. Right?
no. Go ahead. It's a project bag.
It's a Mitchell's Creation project bag. It has like a galaxy color, not color,
Theme.
Theme to it. But this is just.
And the reason why
nice.
she gave that to you is because you mentioned it in one of the earlier episodes. So she thought that would be something that you would like. And Tara, he does.
And it's a zipper.
And it's a zipper. And then guess what was inside the bag? Show it to the camera so they can see it, and then give them the colorway. Lanyap. Put it up there. How pretty is that? Put it in front of your eyes. There you go. You might take it down. And then put it back up.
Come on.
Okay, let me do it. Because apparently he's not skilled at showing.
Hey.
Jordan, stop. Okay, so here we have, this is I Need a TARDIS, and of course you guys can totally see why it would be called that, right?
Doctor Who.
It's Doctor Who. It's in her lanyap sock base, which is 75% merino, 25% nylon. How many yards, Jordan?
463 yards, 100 grams.
And so he totally like went gaga over this when he saw it. So guess what, Jordan?
Socks.
So I owe you other socks, but I think I'm gonna knit these up for the 12 days of Christmas cow. Wouldn't that be cool? Because blue is your favorite color. You didn't even know that, did you, Tara? So anyway, so yes, he loves it. Thank you so much. And she also put.
That's just what's left. There was a whole nother bag of candy. I ate that.
Okay, he already ate the candy, Tara. So she gave him a little snack pack with some teas and things in there as well. So you are so sweet. So sweet. So I cannot wait to knit these socks. So anytime you see any socks that I'm knitting for Jordan, they will be in this bag because this is now his official project bag.
It's a first.
So I also
Hopefully
bought
not
something from her as well, and I saw this. Look at y'all. Y'all, she is one of my favorite dyers. I know.
It looks like it's a mixture of a cake.
I know I have several, but her sense of color is just freaking amazing. And I know that this lighting is not going to do it justice, but guys, look at the colorway. It is called Garden Blossom, and it is just a mixture of all things yummy. I mean, look at the greens and the blues and this natural,
like vanilla,
this natural
this is chocolate.
Stop. It's
That's
garden.
caramel.
It's Garden Blossom, not ice cream.
It could be cake.
Food always on the brain.
The blue stuff is icing.
Anyway, you guys, I saw this colorway on WTF Knitting. Hi, Levi. How you doing? I just love your podcast. And when I saw this colorway, I immediately went to Etsy and I said, it's going to be mine. It is going to be mine. And of course, it is in the same base as Jordan's socks. It's a lanyap sock base, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards. I have several more of her colorways in my cubby because I can't get enough of her beautiful, just like I said, her eye for color. And guys, so she has graciously given our viewers and subscribers a discount code for 10% off her shop until November the 25th, and the code is Happee10, HAPPEE 10. So I will put all that information on the bottom bar for you, but you guys go out there and check out her shop. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Absolutely will not be disappointed. Okay, so next up on my acquisitions is, I showed you last podcast some yarn that I had gotten from MIL, what was it called? MIL and DIL Craft, which is mother-in-law and daughter-in-law craft. And she is the dyer behind Hypnotic Yarn, and it's her and her mother-in-law. So I am a sucker for project bags, and especially drawstring bags, because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm accident prone to a certain degree, and I can just see myself zipping up my yarn in a zipper bag. I mean, of course I would try not to, but it's always a possibility. So anyway, this is her sugar and skulls cute. What are you doing? Put that in your face. This is the Sugar and Skulls project bag that I got from the shop. Very cute sock bag. Yeah, definitely it will fit socks. Love the inside lining. Just super cute bag. And so, like I said, I didn't have any sugar skull anything. So when I saw it, I went, yeah, it's coming home with me as well. So these are my project notes. And last but not least is, I have never ordered from, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. So Tara from Mitchell's Creation, of course, she gave me a little snack pack too. So I forgot to mention that as well. And she must know me well, because these little biscotti cookies, and I waited till the podcast so that I could show you, but normally they would have already been gone, because these cookies, because you get them on the airplane, right? Yum, yum.
You do?
Yes, you do.
I've never been on an airplane.
You have never been on an airplane, but you know what, Jordan?
You can go this summer.
I have been seeing all of these podcasts about Rhinebeck, and I got to tell you, we're going to have to plan that trip next year.
What's Rhinebeck?
Rhinebeck is one of the biggest wool and sheep festivals in the U.S. It's in New York, upstate New York, or outside of New York, and all of the people that we watch on YouTube, all of the makers that we buy from, they're there. It's huge. So you can come with me. Would you like that?
Yay!
You would totally like that, because it's usually, I think, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we could get out of school on Friday. We could fly up there and meet all the people that we see all the time.
And we can take this camera.
We could take that camera. Wouldn't that be cool?
We can take pictures.
Wouldn't that be cool?
We can remember this forever.
We can remember this forever. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think you can come with me.
No, I want it to happen sooner.
No, it's not until October, I think, of next year.
Oh, man.
Okay, so back to, this is my last acquisition to show you guys. This is my last acquisition to show you guys. Like I said, I have never bought anything from Freckle Whimsy. She was dying for the, I think, Hurricane Harvey, because this is Rock You Like a Hurricane. And look.
I can see hurricane colors in there.
You can? I can't see anything because your head is in the way.
It's not in the way.
Ding.
It's taking the focus.
Anyway, these are beautiful purples and pinks and light oranges and like a Tiffany blue and aqua, just a bunch of beautiful, brilliant colors. They're probably not coming through quite as well because of the lighting, but I got to tell you, I am very, very happy with this colorway. I think it's magnificent, and I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but so our camera cut off just as I was giving Jordan the evil eye. So anyway, so this is Rock You Like a Hurricane. That is the colorway, and it is on her Serendipity base.
Serendipity. That's fun to
It's a
say.
4-ply, 75-25 merino nylon blend, 460 yards. So I'm quite excited about this as well. So serendipity.
Oh, just serendipity. Serendipity.
Self-striping, you guys. I have a love for self-striping yarn. Yeah, I love it just as much. So if you notice, I always tend to gravitate towards smaller projects because I like quick gratification. So in earlier episodes, I showed you the wrap that I was making. What was the name of it?
I want the wrap or
No.
the Camp Wilkerson.
See, good memory. The Camp Wilkerson. It is almost done, but I haven't been working on it. And it's not that I don't love it, because I do love it, but it's probably one of the longest projects that I have made. So I need to get out of the habit of these quick turnaround projects and start going for the longer projects that take a little bit of time. And I now know that we as knitters are not on a time clock, because we're not. I mean, there's no knitting police that says you have to finish this on this day at this time. But
As if you want to make it into cow.
But I do want. That's different. That has a beginning and an ending.
But that is technically knitting police
What
stuff.
are you doing? You look a hot mess. You see what I have to deal with. See what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
This is only on podcast.
And just think. No, it's not. Don't believe that is just because he's on a podcast. He is like this all the time.
No.
And to think he wasn't even supposed to be on this podcast.
I wasn't?
No, when I wanted to start podcasting, I definitely did not have you in mind as a co-host. You asked to be on the podcast, remember?
I think I got some fuzz in my eye.
And well, be careful so you don't get your contacts out. Okay, Jordan, I think that I have covered everything that I have wanted to cover. So please, guys, go out there and make beautiful things for this cow, because like I said, I still have more prizes coming in. Everybody's getting a project bag that's a winner, so that's one. And then on top of that, you will get other multiple items as well. So like I said, go out there, get your projects done so that we can give out these great prizes. And I think that's it, Jordan.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so we are getting ready to sign off. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next
3 weeks.
episode.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks, because we're going to do 3 weeks for sure. Even if I don't have anything to show, we're doing 3 weeks. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.